Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So with the Heritage Classic coming up on March 13th, I decided that I wanted to do a Heritage Classic tier list here, so I will be ranking every single Heritage Classic jersey that has come out so far, including the 2022 ones as well. Now, I actually meant to do a Stadium Series tier list before the Stadium Series actually happened. Kind of forgot to do that, unfortunately, so I'll probably do that tier list video sometime in the near future. But anyways, with this Heritage Classic tier list, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we got the tier list here. Now, there's only been 6 Heritage Classic games, so this video should be fairly quick, hopefully. So this game took place in Edmonton, and the Montreal Canadiens did actually end up winning this game 4-3. Now, looking at the jerseys here, starting us off with the Edmonton Oilers, this is a fairly classic Edmonton Oilers jersey. There's not really a ton that's kind of unique or different about it. I would say it is a fairly nice jersey. I do like these jerseys for the Edmonton Oilers, but for me personally, I feel like I've seen this Edmonton Oilers jersey a lot, so I'm just not really in love with it personally. I do like the striping. I like the shoulder yoke as well, how it's also outlined by the orange. I definitely like that for sure. But other than that, I would say that it's fairly basic. So for me personally, I am going to put it on the upper side of the B tier. I would just say it's a fairly mid jersey. It's definitely not bad. It's not something crazy, really good either. It's just okay for myself. And I would say the same with the Montreal Canadiens jersey. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing super unique, which is kind of a theme with the Heritage Classic jerseys. Obviously, with these Heritage Classic jerseys, they're supposed to be, classic jerseys. So I definitely understand not going, out of your way, making something super unique. But for me personally, especially with this Montreal Canadiens jersey, we've seen it so many times. The Canadiens have basically been using the same jersey for quite a while here, so it's just a little bit boring, I guess I would say. So once again, it is going to go into the B tier for me. It's not bad. It's a nice looking jersey, but it's just not something that's crazy or something that's really different that I would like to see. Now, moving along into the 2011 Heritage Classic game, this took place in Calgary, and Calgary did actually end up winning this game 4-0 against the Montreal Canadiens. Now, obviously, I am wearing the Calgary Flames jersey that they wore during this Heritage Classic game. Now, I feel like with this jersey in particular, with that Calgary jersey in particular, it's a jersey where you either love it or hate it, and obviously, I'm sure as you guys can tell, I absolutely love ugly jerseys. I think they're just great. And for me, this is a little bit of an ugly jersey for sure. I really like this logo a lot. It is a felt logo, so I think that is really cool. And I really like that logo. So for me personally, I can't quite put it in an S because it's definitely not an S tier jersey, but it is on the lower side of the A tier, I will say. I do like it. It's not a very good looking jersey, but it's definitely a lot of fun, and I definitely do like this jersey a lot. Now for the Montreal Canadiens jersey, once again, it's a jersey that they are basically just using as their away jersey. They've used it a lot for a very long time. It's nothing new. It's nothing special. And, that's okay for a regular jersey, for an away jersey. But I feel like with a Heritage Classic jersey, it still needs to be something just a little bit different. So for me, like I said, with basically that other Montreal Canadiens jersey, it's just fine. I like it. But for me, I will put it in the B tier. I'm going to put it a little bit higher than the home jersey. Well, the 2003 jersey, I should say. I do like this 2011 Heritage Classic jersey just a little bit better. So basically, I just like the away version a little bit better than the home is what I'm saying. I like that shoulder yoke a little bit more. Although I do like the stripe in the middle a little bit better on that home jersey than obviously it not being there on the away. I do just like the away just a little bit more personally. But I would say that both jerseys are pretty close in how much I like them. And like I said, I definitely do like the jerseys, just the fact that they're not anything special for a Heritage Classic game. They're just kind of in that B tier for me. Now moving on to the 2014 Heritage Classic game. This game did take place in Vancouver, and obviously it was against the Canucks and the Ottawa Senators. The Senators did end up winning this game 4-2. Now for me personally, I think this is the best looking Heritage Classic game that there's been so far. I absolutely love both jerseys. Obviously, starting off with this Vancouver jersey here, this is a throwback to the Vancouver Millionaires, and I absolutely love this jersey. I love the burgundy. I love that cream color. I really do like when teams use cream colors on their jerseys. Teams have kind of started using it a little bit more, obviously, with that St. Louis Blues Winter Classic and then the Buffalo Sabres Heritage Classic. So I do personally really like cream color jerseys. Even if there's just a hint of cream, I really like it a lot. And with both of these jerseys here, they have cream in it. And with that Vancouver jersey, I personally love this jersey a lot. I think it is so nice. I have it in my collection personally. I'm very glad that I do have this jersey in my collection. And for me, this is an easy S tier. I think this is one of the best Heritage Classic jerseys. I think it is so nice. It's one of Vancouver's better jerseys in my opinion as well, although I do like a lot of Vancouver jerseys as well. But for me personally, this jersey is just absolutely fantastic. And I would say the same thing for the Ottawa Senators jersey in this game. This jersey is fantastic. I really like this O logo. They've used it a couple of times as a third jersey in this game as well, and for their NHL 100 Classic or whatever that game was called. I always kind of forget exactly what that game was called, but they've used it a couple of times, and I like this logo a lot. I like this kind of striping pattern as well for the Ottawa Senators, and of course it has that cream color for the jersey, which I absolutely love. I love the colorization of the numbers and everything like that on this jersey. I think this jersey is absolutely fantastic. So for me, I do think I like it just a little bit better than the Vancouver jersey, although they're very, very close. Like, both of these jerseys are fantastic for me. I absolutely love them. I'm very, very happy that I have both of these jerseys in my collection because I think they're both just outstanding, amazing, and very nice looking jerseys. Now moving on to the 2016 Heritage Classic game. This took place against the Winnipeg Jets in Winnipeg against the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers did end up winning this game 3-0. Now for the jerseys here, this Winnipeg Jets jersey is gorgeous, man. I absolutely love this thing. Once again, the logo on this thing is gorgeous. It is chain stitched. It just looks really, really nice. Like, the logo on this jersey is just absolutely fantastic. And even if this logo wasn't chain stitched, I still would like this jersey a lot. I still would like this logo a lot. It just has a lot of things that I like about jerseys. Like I said, with that shoulder yoke, the striping is really nice and a little bit classic as well. I just really like this jersey a lot. For me, it doesn't quite reach those levels of the Ottawa Senators and the Vancouver Canucks jerseys, but still, it is an absolutely gorgeous jersey. Honestly, I would like if they made this jersey their current away jersey and made their 2019 Heritage Classic jersey, which we'll get to, as their home jersey. And I actually like their current home and away jerseys. Like, I don't think they're bad looking jerseys, but I just think these ones are just a little bit better and a little bit nicer. Now for the Edmonton Oilers jersey, I'm a little bit torn on it for sure, because I definitely do like the shoulder yoke. I definitely do like the numbers on the shoulders as well. I like that striping. I like the blue as well. I'm just not certain about that orange. I don't think I like that orange as the primary color on this jersey here. I think I would throw it in the A tier, but I'm being very generous with this A tier, I would say. But I definitely would prefer maybe that blue being the main color for sure. Now moving on to the 2019 Heritage Classic game. This game actually took place in Regina, Saskatchewan. The Winnipeg Jets were the home team, going up against the Calgary Flames as the away team. And the Jets did end up winning this game 2-1. Now, like I was talking about before, I honestly would like to see the Jets go to this jersey here and the 2016 Heritage Classic jersey as their home and away. I think that would be an amazing home and away setup. I think it would look very, very nice. I do like this jersey a lot. Like I was talking about before, though, I definitely don't mind the current home and away for the Winnipeg Jets. Now, for the 2019 Heritage Classic jersey in particular, I definitely don't think it's the best looking jersey out there for sure. I still do think it is a nice looking jersey. I do believe, once again, that it is a chain stitch logo. Although I don't have this jersey myself, I'm pretty sure that is the case, but don't quote me on that. But that being said, I do like this navy blue being that main color of the jersey. I think it looks nice. Once again, I like the striping. I like the white and then that kind of thin blue stripe, then the red, thin blue stripe, and then the white again. I think that looks really nice. Although I will say, I'm not sure if I love the numbers in red. I don't think that really works that well with this jersey in particular. I don't absolutely love it. I think the numbers in white would look a little bit better. At least that's what I think personally. But with that being said, for me, this jersey is still definitely an A tier. I'm putting it at the top of the A tier. I still definitely prefer that away jersey or that 2016 Heritage Classic jersey. But for me, I still absolutely love this thing. That logo looks really great, and I do really like that old school logo for the Winnipeg Jets. I think it's just a very nice looking logo. Now for the Calgary Flames, this is another very nice looking jersey. I really like this jersey a lot. I do have it in my collection. I am also very glad that they did go to this jersey as their current away jersey. I think it looks very, very nice. I do prefer these jerseys in particular, or the new Calgary Flames home and away jerseys, in comparison to the older ones. I was never a massive fan of the older Calgary Flames jerseys. They were just never really something that I actively liked a lot, so I definitely prefer these new jerseys here. And for me personally, I am going to put this into, I would probably say, just the A tier here. I am going to throw it just a little bit ahead of that Jets jersey, although they're very, very close. I definitely like both jerseys a lot, but I do think I prefer that Calgary Flames away jersey or that Calgary Flames Heritage Classic jersey just a little bit more. but they're very, very close. They could probably swap any day. I definitely like both jerseys a lot. And now finally, we have the 2022 Heritage Classic game in between the Buffalo Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, as I'm recording right now, this game has not taken place. I'm recording this on the 4th of March. This game is taking place on the 13th of March in Hamilton, Ontario. But let's rank the jerseys here. So starting off with the Buffalo Sabres, who are scheduled to be the home team, I really like this jersey a lot. I'm assuming if you've watched this far in the video, you've probably seen my review of both of these jerseys, so you kind of know that I do like both jerseys here. But with this Buffalo Sabres jersey, I've talked about this a lot. I absolutely love cream color on jerseys in general. I think they're just very, very nice. And this jersey is basically their current away jersey, but instead of white, it's cream. And I mean, the colors are kind of swapped a little bit, but either way, this jersey is a very, very nice. This logo looks super nice up close. I've seen the pictures of it up close and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like the shoulder patch on this jersey as well. They had it in their 2018 Winter Classic jersey, and I think the shoulder patch looks absolutely gorgeous. The only flaw that I kind of saw with this jersey is basically the armpits. The armpits kind of look like they're white when the rest of the jersey is cream. It's a very strange choice. I'm not quite sure how it would look in person, but that's the only kind of flaw that I'd see with this jersey in particular. I don't think I like it quite as much as that 2014 Heritage Classic game, so I am going to put it just right behind those jerseys and just ahead of the 2016 Heritage Classic Jets jersey. And finally, we do have the Toronto Maple Leafs Heritage Classic jersey. Now, of course, as a lot of you guys probably know, I am a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, and for me personally, I really actually don't mind this jersey. I think it is a decent looking jersey, but I definitely understand the complaints for people and the complaints that people have with this jersey. For me personally, there's only two things that I would like for them to have changed with this jersey, and then for me, it would basically be a very nice looking jersey. My first complaint is I would have liked if they had white stripes around the cuffs there. I think that would have made it look a lot nicer. And then the main complaint that a lot of people have that I definitely agree with for sure is that arena text blending in with the rest of the jersey. I definitely don't understand why they did that. I think if they wanted that arena text on there, they should have either made it white or just completely removed it. I think one of those options would have been the better option than just making it almost basically the same color as the rest of the jersey so it completely blends in. I really don't understand it. And I mean, if you're looking at this picture on the tier list here, you can't tell that it says arenas. You have no idea. Like, I would have absolutely no clue if I was just looking at this picture. I would be like, yeah, that's just a T. That's all that's there. There's no arenas there. So that is definitely a huge complaint that I definitely understand for sure. And for me personally, I would have liked if they just left it as a big T. I think that would have been completely fine. It's a throwback to their old school jerseys, and I think it would have looked nice. Although I do like the pattern that's on the tee and the numbers as well. It's on that Century game, I believe is what they called it, or I don't know. I don't remember what they called it, but the other Toronto Arenas jersey that they did in an Adidas, it had it on those jerseys. It has it on this jerseys as well. So I definitely do like that pattern. Like I said, there is just those two complaints that I have with those jerseys. If they had added those white cuffs there and removed the Arenas font there, I would really, really like this jersey a lot. Without those additions, I don't love it, but I do actually still like it a lot. I understand if people dislike the jersey for those reasons. I definitely get that for sure. But for me, it doesn't hurt that jersey so much that it really brings it down for me. So for me personally, it might be a little bit of a controversial take, but I am putting it into the A tier. I'm going to put it, I think I'll put it just barely ahead of this Flames jersey here, but they're pretty close in my opinion. Like I said, I do still like this jersey. I do still think it's a nice looking jersey. I just wish they made those slight changes. Now, overall, looking at this tier list here, you guys can kind of tell that I do like the Heritage Classic series. I do like these Heritage Classic jerseys. These S tier jerseys, I think, are just absolutely fantastic. They knocked it out of the park with these jerseys. Now, with these A tiers, once again, they're very nice looking jerseys, especially these two. These are very, very high A tier jerseys. These are a little bit lower on the A tier. Now, honestly, I actually think I'm going to move this Edmonton Oilers jersey into the B tier, and I'm going to move it at the very bottom of the B tier. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I do think this is probably the worst jersey out of all of these jerseys. Even though with these jerseys here, the Montreal Canadiens and this Edmonton Oilers jersey, although they are nice looking jerseys, like I said, I kind of had them below this jersey in particular because they're very classic. They've used it for a while there. They don't feel like anything special, but in my opinion, this is definitely the worst jersey out of the bunch here. I definitely still don't mind it. I don't think it is a bad looking jersey, but it is the worst out of the bunch. And I'm not just doing that to make the tier list kind of even. It's just kind of what I think, honestly. So these are my thoughts there. So yeah, anyways, that is my Heritage Classic tier list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. Like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.